right, so I kind of forgot about our spear being back there until I turned. So before I show you anything about pulled sugar, I want to finish up this. And so I'm just going to work the top of this off nice and easy. All the way around, and then slide it up. And so here are our spears down inside of here. And you can see that I didn't have mine on tight. And how do I know that? I almost have like a flying saucer type of a guy going on here. But I'm going to show you how to clean that up in case you have that happen. But that's pretty cool. Could make a little earth on that. But this is all you have to do in order to clean that up. There we go. Chip it away. It shouldn't have been there in the first place. And that's what happens if when you're putting the two-piece molds together, you don't get those seams perfectly down. It leaves an area opened inside here then, so that sugar has a spot to go to. So maybe it's a good thing that happened. I won't know. We'll decide. For now, we're going to beat this one off. Sugar flying. Okay. Now, how do we clean that up? Clean the little ends up off the bottoms. See where the bottom was? We're just going to make sure that's nice and flat. This one here was our lollipop, lollipop. We could all sing that song. But this is the one that would then be the push down inside the cake. That is going to be the support system because it's all the way through that and it's going to support that cake all the way down. How do we clean it up? We're going to actually take our torch and clean those edges. So, torch. Keep it dancing. Why do we keep it dancing? Well, we don't want to melt too much of that sugar. Plus then, if we keep it in one spot, it's cold. The sugar is cold with the hot hitting onto it. It's actually going to cause the ball to shatter inside, which is a cool effect, but not quite what we are looking for here. So you can see now that it's all cleaned up all the way around. All right. So I'm going to set that one over here and let it cool. And I'm going to try to do that without touching it with my fingers so I don't get finger marks on it. This one here, we're just going to let it set in place. Don't try to hold that because there's no place to actually hold it. Take the torch and once again, dance it around the entire thing, making sure we get that little edge that was there. All right, give it a little turn. I'm going to turn the whole mat versus trying to turn that little spear. So I can come around to the other side and go ahead and take care of it. All right? So you can see no matter how bad you might mess up doing the mold, your torch can fix it for you. So then once these totally dry, you just put them onto the cake like I showed you earlier, and they are a support system. So you can do it two ways. That way, as soon as that dries, I can show you how to stack it so you would have a double layer if you chose to. It's going to be just a minute. Yep. It's still just a little bit warm. How would I do that? I'd actually just heat the bottom of that, heat the top of this, and attach it together. So let's just see how that's going to work. Is it's going to be cool enough? So I'm coming in, I'm heating the bottom of that. I'm heating the top of this, and I'm just going to attach. Pick it up, and then make sure that it's nice and straight. All right, so set it down. Looks a little bit like a snowman to start with. All right, so now you have a piece that is a double to go in between your cake. Right? Just that easy. Or you could pop it down into an ice cream cone, which is super easy to make with Isomalt, and you'd have a double decker. All right, so now we're going to go to that blown sugar that I promised you.